Howdy and welcome back to the 12th Men podcast. If you even remember us, my name is Dylan Brode.
And I'm Ellie Seagraves.
And we got lots to talk about because we haven't had an episode since April, so.
Sorry about the no new content lately, but there is a good reason for that. We just started freshman year and it's been a pretty busy start. Along with that, football just kept winning, and we saw a correlation between the results of football games and our podcast. And so we saw that, if we keep winning and there's no podcast, maybe we just got to take a break for a while. So we took the sacrifice. We did no podcast, we beat Florida. No podcast, we beat Arkansas. No podcast, we beat LSU. So we just kept it going for the rest of the season after that, and we've done pretty well.
We were 11-0, and then we saw some
unfortunate
events happen, but it's okay.
It was all purposely planned out so that we could be in the position we are now.
And we're in their first round playoffs, and they're in the Cheez-It Bowl.
And we're getting to play at Kyle Field, so can't ask for a better.
Hey, it's okay. Well, with the unfortunate circumstances, your favorite Aggie podcast is back, so there is a plus to that. So, and we're gonna kick it off with our Fighting Texas Aggie volleyball team,
which has had a breakout season.
Dude, they've had an insane season.
Best season in how many years? It's been since
1984 or something like that.
What it was. Yeah, so we're going to the Final Four, and that's the first time
first time
ever done that. We started off the playoffs with some home games at Reed Arena.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we had the best regular season start since 1984, and that was a 22-3 start. We had just a record-breaking season this year. We had the highest-ranked home win against Texas, who was ranked number 1 at the time. Record high hitting average with a .525, if any volleyball people know what that means. We also had record high attendance this year. So, like I said, against Texas on Halloween, we had 9,801, which is the highest in a regular season match. It was also the largest in the state, so we broke a state record then. Our postseason record attendance broke its record too this past week against Campbell, and then that was 500,830. The season total was 41,800 people, and so that's insane. The average was 3,000 people a game. So,
which is just awesome, because I know Jamie Morrison at the beginning of the season, and honestly since he got here at A&M a couple years ago, he's just had this vision for Aggie volleyball that has really come to light. And so it's exciting to see them go far in the playoffs, and wishing them good luck at the Final Four in a few days.
All that kicks off on this Thursday at 5:30 in Kansas City against Pitt, who just beat Purdue in their regional.
And we just had our big win against Nebraska, which was...
Dude, shocked the entire world.
It was insane. That game was crazy. I think it was the third set that went to
the fourth.
The fourth set?
Yeah, the fourth set was 37-34 and just had...
Just back and forth.
20 tied times. It was insane.
It was crazy, but we won the first 2 sets of that, and then they came back and won the next 2, and then we won the 5th one. So.
Right. So yeah, going off of that, we still had so many records that we broke. We had the record viewers in that game on ABC with 1.2 million people watching that. That was an NCAA record that we broke. And then also in just the 2 regional matches, we broke the team kill record with 75 kills within those two games.
Freaking dog, bro. That dog does not shut up either. Let me tell you. It's the neighbor's dog, and their kid brought it home.
We'll wait for them for just a second.
Their kid brought it home, and his parents are keeping it. They don't want to, but they are.
We broke so many more records just in those 2 regional games, or regional matches. In a 5-set match, we had a record high for team kills with 75 kills, a team ace high with 9, team blocks 17, and then single player aces, Maddie Watt got 4, single player assist, Maddie Watt got 63, and then single player blocks from Afina Casapala with 12.
And then kind of stepping back a little bit, a few weeks ago when we did have the playoffs here, Jamie Morrison paid for all the student tickets so that we could all come, which was really cool for him.
Yeah, he split the cost with the athletic program and Jamie Morrison. So, as a student,
we appreciate
thank you.
It.
We appreciate
it a lot. And then kind of just a little bit about some of the players. I feel like we've seen it on TV with like Stowers. Like she's one of my favorites to watch, and her coming out of her injury retirement and just like pushing through all those obstacles to get where she is now, and then seeing her with all the girls just like leading that team, it's really cool to see.
Yeah, she was medically retired at Baylor a couple years ago, and then has had a long road of getting healthy. But then this year, she's doing
dominating.
insane and
She's
dominating
everyone. It's awesome.
I think I've used that word so many times, not dominate, insane. I think I've said insane about volleyball because
it's awesome. Like I love it. I love it.
So yeah, like we say, they play again this Thursday against Pitt, and then if they beat Pitt, they play again in the finals against either Wisconsin or Kentucky. Wisconsin just beat Texas, so
Sad.
not to be mean, but
we are now the only program that has a team in the playoffs for both volleyball and football.
that is true.
Yeah, and also the cross country team, the women's won. They won region for the second time in program history, and then they competed at nationals along with Jack Johnson. He ran for the guys, and Coach McRaven, the head girls cross country coach, she got the South Central Region Women's Coach of the Year. So that's really really awesome to see him get that award, and very well deserved.
We also just got a new coach for soccer. Coach G just retired after 33 seasons with A&M. He was the first and only coach for soccer for our program, which is insane. But we just hired Bobby Shuttleworth, and so he looks pretty good. He came from FSU.
Got a pretty good record over there. But
So-
it's fun looking back. Coach G's been here for a while, and doing soccer camps when I was little. He'd come out to tournaments, and we have some pictures of him with our team whenever we were younger. So he's still hanging around College Station, helping out with some of the kids' camps with like Challenge and Calvary. So he will still be around College Station, but he's just well known and well liked kind of guy.
Yeah, I do have to say my first soccer game was this year at one of the A&M matches, and it was a lot of fun. I still don't understand the rules
We'll
or
teach him.
the offsides or any of it, but
it takes a while to understand.
it's okay.
My parents have watched me play soccer since I was 5, and they still don't understand offsides,
it's okay.
but that's okay. And then just in other Aggie news.
Speaking of offsides,
Speaking of offsides.
no, it's okay. We've gotten better. Don't worry. Like, no more penalties, hopefully. Knock on wood. Anyway.
Go to the Cabo Fund.
Oh, yeah.
Is that still around?
I hope it is.
I feel like it kind of went away, but I feel like we should bring it back because I think it definitely helped.
If you don't know what we're talking about, every time A&M football gets a penalty, it adds to the Coach Cabo Fund. So
Elko can take his wife out on a nice vacation.
nice little date night.
Nice little date night.
Anyway, we're the first time ever playoff game this Saturday in Kyle Field, which is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for it.
It's going to be awesome, and student tickets, once again, were $25 for
Amazing.
that, and so we pulled at 8 a.m.
Shout
that
out
morning,
NCAA.
got 3 guest tickets, so hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
get the family to come.
And those sold out within like 15 minutes.
We got really lucky with that, and it let us request first deck, so we'll see. Kind of
We
doubtful
will
about that,
see.
but there's a good chance. But
So
very
yeah,
excited for that.
we play number 10 Miami this Saturday. Kickoffs at 11:10 a.m. on the dot. Hopefully, no delays, but it's okay.
delays.
College Game Day is also coming for the 12th time, and hopefully we're gonna break the curse. We have a 1-9.
I think we're 1-8 or 1-9 with College Game Day
and
C-Stat, but this is their 12th time with A&M's appearance, so like 12's our lucky number.
12's our lucky number. This is gonna be our 12th win.
This is the day.
Yeah, 12th win, 12th time game days here. The 12th man's gonna be insane, and Miami's gonna see 100,000 people for the first time this season. So.
And we've gotten some really good players this year from the transfer portal, and my 2 favorites, I think everyone knows them, everyone loves them, but Mario Craver and KC. Like, those guys have been electric all season, and it's just been really fun watching them and Marcel reading the whole offense really come together, especially the first part of the season.
Yeah, they have a lot of chemistry, and I think it starts with like the culture at A&M football.
Yeah.
Elko's built a huge culture.
It's awesome.
And it's just amazing to look at.
And I remember there's one game where they have a little video camera inside as the guys are walking back into the locker room after the game, and every single guy like coming in at different times said something about brotherhood, unity, family, and that's just the culture that Elko's bring in, and these guys are playing for each other, not just themselves. And so whenever we have the work ethic mixed with that that kind of culture, I mean, the sky's the limit, and I think we're going to go far. Speaking of key players, so we've had a few awards this season, a couple of first team All-SECs and third team, and then I know everyone's been wondering about Le'Veon Moss and Scooby Williams, two guys who were a big part of the beginning of the season as well, and they have been injured for the past few weeks, but Elko is very hopeful that they will be back from Miami. He's not officially said yet if they will be playing, but I do know they've been practicing this week. They've been padded up and full into practice and all that kind of stuff.
They're back with the team and looking hopeful for them this week.
They're ready to get on that field, and I'm excited. I really hope they get to play this week.
I hope so too. Well, that's all we got for today. We do have a couple things coming up in Aggie sports. Like we said, this Thursday, the 18th, volleyball has its semifinal round against Pitt in Kansas City. That's going to be happening at 5:30. The football team versus Miami this Saturday at 11 a.m. And then we have a doubleheader for basketball. Buckyball, free admission, fan appreciation day, lots of giveaways, and 200 points on 12th Man Mobile if you use that too.
Are you going to the game?
I can't. I'm celebrating Christmas.
I'm also celebrating Christmas, so
Merry
I won't
Christmas,
be in town,
everybody.
but we'll probably be tuning in for that.
Yeah, so women's plays at noon, and then men's plays at 3 p.m. So that's doubleheader, good afternoon of basketball. And then volleyball will hopefully play again on Sunday in the final round against the winner of Kentucky and Wisconsin. That is going to happen at 2:30.
And then hopefully Aggie football again on the 31st in the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State. So a lot to look forward to in the next few weeks.
That's all we got for today, and thanks and gig 'em.